Right then, let's talk about lips. So I'm going to start with lip care. Now, it's particularly important this time of year when it's getting cold and the winter hates our skin and it hates our lips. So chapped lips are a big problem for this time of year. Now, what is an important step, which I think is often overlooked, is using a scrub, but using it every day, not just waiting until you've got dry lips, but really trying to prevent that from even occurring. So I am converted to this now, and I used to use the Lush one, and this I'll quickly show you because it is expensive, but you get loads, and I've just used the tip, and I've been using it for about 6 weeks now, and I use it all the time. It really does last. So it's got sugar crystals in it and shea butter. So put it on, give it a really good massage. Because like any other area of your face, if you're putting cosmetics onto dry, chapped lips, it's just not going to look good and it's not going to last well. So you do that, wipe it off, lick it off because it's yummy, and then you're good to go. So the next thing that I think is a little of, well, it definitely was overlooked by me for many years. I love lipstick. I have so many different coloured lipsticks. I love, love, love lipstick. I never ever liked lip liners because I would try them and then I would probably get on with them okay until it came to sharpening them, and they would either sharpen to a point that was just too painful to use, and also you'd have to really like take ages trying to build it up because it's such a thin tiny point, but it hurting was the main problem, or it would sort of clog off into the sharpener, and that was the end of that. I tried everything, freezing them, all sorts of stuff, I forget now, but I've tried many different things, never worked. I absolutely adore the Younique pencils. They're the same for the eye. And this was one of the first things I bought and fell in love with and made me think, I want to try more of this, because if the rest of their range is like this, I am all for it. So I'm going to talk about how to put on lipstick, and then I'll talk about how to sort of colour match. So whether you are using the good old-fashioned lipstick or just a lip liner with some gloss, these come with a mirror, brilliant, or you are using the more modern liquid lips, you want to start with some lip liner. And I tend to go over a little bit with just a faint layer of foundation, because it just helps to prime and again give you a real smooth, even base. So let me just demonstrate how well they sharpen. What have I done with it? Oh, here. So that's a fairly blunt one. It's the Younique sharpener, and it comes with a handy little thing. I've never had to use it. Right. I literally could not believe my eyes and my lips. Sharpens to a rounded point. It's soft. So, no matter what colour you're using, this is generally the foolproof way of doing it. So, go from the top of the Cupid's bow in and past it. You'll have an X. Then the rounded bit. And I find going from the corner out is a better option than going sort of in and out, because that's when I tend to lose my way a little bit and go over the sort of natural lip line, which in photos looks okay, but in real life I think if you've overdrawn, can look a little bit daft. Oh, see? Habits are hard to break. And you're just connecting up all of the markings there. And then just fill it in, and I tend to go on the side for that. Now, I often will just wear this and a bit of gloss. Not in this colour. Well, yeah, actually, yeah, this combination I would, but I've got a few different ones. And I must say, the gloss is not sticky. Your hair won't stick to your lips. It feels like Vaseline. Really, really similar to Vaseline. So that is my sort of quick, easy go-to. Other options are using the lipstick from the Bullet. Now, you can just go for it. But I always find that if you have lined your lips, then you'll get a better result. It will stay longer and you'll have a better shape. But I also recommend using a lip brush. Oh, here we are. Nope. Oh, flip. So a lip brush is just like a really thin, it would be like that big. And I actually have loads, but they're not to hand. Ah! I thought that was one, but it's not. It's the other one. But I tend to use a lip brush, and I'll often use a lip brush even on the liquid lipsticks, because I just find that you get a more even application of lipstick. If you find that the sort of Bullet old-fashioned lipsticks aren't staying, what you can do, take some tissue, single ply, get a translucent powder, dab it in, knock it off, and then put another layer of the traditional lipstick on. That will mattify and it should help it to last. I very rarely use the old-fashioned now. And also, like as a makeup artist, I tend to have them, I've got like a little pill box which I've sort of decanted them in. So I'll scoop a little bit out and use it, and then use a lip brush. Otherwise, again, it's sort of cross-contamination. I'm really not into it. With these, you just sharpen it and it's brand new. And with the liquid lipsticks, again, decant it and use a lip brush. Now, I was saying, when I first started using these, because these haven't been out very long, I was using a lip brush, but actually they weren't lasting as well on me as they were for other people. So I tried using the applicator and it really did work. I'm going to take this off and put this on. Actually, no, I'm going to put it over the top. So the liquid lipstick, it's domed. So just take off some of the excess. I'm going to use my mirror here. And you do the same thing again. Because I've already got that shape, I can follow it. These are very matte. Colours How incredible. No. If you find that too much has come out, just dab. Stretch your lip out and dab. Dab once and fold it over so that there's no risk of it moving. That's often what I do, is I'll place some tissue over and then just use my fingers to press. These colours are incredible. The other thing I want to talk to you about is the stains. Oh, I'm looking very Christmassy now. I'm loving it. So many people have bought the stains off me and they are one of the top sellers. I don't wear them because it'd be hard to demonstrate now, but where the outside dry lip changes and becomes sort of the moist inner lip, that happens a little bit prematurely on me. So although it's probably not that noticeable, I feel quite self-conscious wearing a stain. So I don't wear them, but people swear by them. And also the lip bonbons. Now I've just started using these and I absolutely love them for work. So they are, let me show you. They're a twist, so they're really sturdy. You get a lot. And although that looks really bright, you don't get a lot of colour. So I've started wearing them at work and wearing them over the pencils. And between the exfoliator and the lip bonbon, my lips are so much smoother. At work, I would get very dry. So these are my go-to for that. So that's how to apply. I want to very quickly talk about colour matching. That's bugging me. I need to put a little bit more on. I try to keep these not too long. That's better. So, just quickly, try to match your eyes and your lips, because you can take a really beautiful eye look and a really beautiful lipstick, put them on together and it just look wrong because the undertones aren't quite right. So for red lips like this, I tend to wear them with darker colours, sort of, but not browns. I don't think that they mix well. So, excuse me, like dark purples, dark greens, greys, and a bright red lip. That's my go-to glam. With browns, I will tend to use the more nudie, sort of mauve colours. And I find that a really nice smoky brown eye, that would be the statement, and I'd keep the lip quite neutral. If I wanted to be a bit bolder, I don't have it to hand unfortunately, but there's a brown stoic, and that's my way to glam up a brown smoky eye. And then for my other go-to look, if I'm not doing like a bit of a smoky eye, either red and dark or brown or nude, then my go-to look is a big flick. And then with that, you can do anything you want with your lips. So that would be when I wear pinks and purples and coral. So that's a really versatile look. And I think it's important to either focus on the eyes or on the lips, unless a look like this, I'd probably wear this to the Christmas do. But generally, if you're not going for ultra glam, it's like your boobs or your legs. You don't show both. Statement eyes or statement lips. And that is my sort of rule, I suppose. But again, I'll say it, I think I've said it with every single tutorial that I've done. Do whatever you like and don't worry about anybody else. And another thing that I would like to say is, if you are changing up your makeup routine, or you want to go for a bolder lip which you're not used to doing, or you're starting to colour in your eyebrows which you're not used to doing, or having a really smoky eye and a big flick, if you are doing that because you've got your Christmas do coming up or your birthday or something like that, do it a couple of times before, because when you change your makeup look, it's a little bit of a shock and you'll just think, oh no, because that is just the natural reaction really. So if you are going for something new, try it a few times, just do it and go to the shops. You know, don't overthink it, just wear it out and get used to it, so that when you come to your big do and you've got your new look, you're going to feel really confident in it, because there's nothing more sort of disheartening than doing something new. It's makeup that's new to you, you've spent money, and then you're like, oh, I don't know. Give it a chance, like you do with a hairstyle. They say give it 3 days. I'd say that with a new makeup look, give it 3 wears. So I hope that that's handy, and I hope that you enjoy playing with lipstick. Go bold, go nude, try everything. Lipstick is so much fun. Have loads of fun with it, and look after your lips this winter. We don't want any chapped lips ruining our lippy, do we? Bye guys.